weekend. How did Gazza go? We've missed that. We really have. Good get. Nice get.
OK, top of the agenda is Port Adelaide's trip to Sydney. So really, this is the trip to the point of no return for the Power. Can they edge back? Can they claw back into this season against a depleted Swans lineup tomorrow night?
Do you think the weight of expectation has hindered your group at all?
Oh no, look, it is what it is, and you know, we're just not playing as well as we need to play, and we've had a bye now, so hopefully we can come off the bye and we can bounce into the second half of the year with a bit of enthusiasm.
This job any easier without the two twin towers?
No, not at all. I mean, certainly from their point of view, they'll have to make some adjustments, but from our point of view, we've just got to go up there with the same attitude and chase that win really hard. Look, I'm really stressed to the players this week about the way we want to attack the game and the way we want to go about playing our football. You know, we've got some real direction as to where we've got to go, and that's a good thing, I think, for the playing group, that they go away, they reset themselves and understand where they're at, and then we as a whole club reset ourselves and go again.
So this is tomorrow night. Travis Boak is in Sydney, the Power captain, and he's with us on AFL 360. Travis, welcome.
Good evening, boys. Thanks for having me on.
He's not on the window.
Is this the point of no return?
We're certainly not where we want to be right now, and the thing for us is we can't focus too much on what's going to happen at the end of the year. Right now, for us, and what we've spoken about since returning from the bye is the process, and that's getting it right Thursday night and what we can control. And the results from there will take care of itself. How
did you use the bye? How did Kenny use it? How did the players use it?
Well, we went away. Most of the guys from interstate went back home or got out of Adelaide, and the point of the bye is to mentally freshen up and certainly get that body right again. And we said go away, forget about footy for a little bit, and come back knowing that we've got a lot of work to do. And we reviewed that on Saturday when we came back and talked through a few points that we need to get right and what we expect for the rest of the year and what standard we need to achieve and worry about going forward.
That's really funny, Trav, because you leave us with words such as spooked and frightened and scared, and you go away for 2 weeks because the bye break, and you come back and the first thing that comes back into our head, in my head, is spooked and frightened and scared. It's the last time we've been in contact. Are you still spooked and frightened and scared?
Look, I think what we meant by that, and what we, myself and Ken, spoke to me about that after the game was, I think we're worrying too much about, that expectation, the outcomes, I guess, that were there at the start of the year, and that what we wanted to achieve, and we went away from the processes and what, makes us a good group, what little things that we do to make us a good group, and that's certainly what we're worrying about now, and certainly not. We hold no fear in doing that. We've got to make sure we do that, and then the results will take care of itself from there.
Is it fair to say, Trav, did you get ahead of yourself?
I don't think we got ahead of ourselves. No, I don't think this group did that at all. I certainly think that and you've seen in the way we've played our games that we haven't been brave enough. We haven't taken the game on enough, and that's probably the big area that's really let us down, and certain parts of games that have really cost us. But I don't think we've got ahead of ourselves. Certainly, this group is really driven and really wants to achieve something pretty special. And I don't think that and certainly Ken and myself and the leadership group wouldn't let that happen. And certainly we've got a lot to do, and we'll make sure that we'll get it right, and hopefully it starts Thursday night. So
when we watch you tomorrow night, and it's as well as the result, but in terms of the process, what are we looking for? How do we judge you tomorrow night?
Well, I think that the biggest thing for us is we want to make sure we're really competitive and really go after the game and just take it on. I think the brand of footy that our fans love and the footy public love is exactly the brand of footy that we want to play. And we haven't changed too much. We just haven't executed our game plan enough and well enough. And what that is being a really hard defensive inside side, and then being able to spread and run and take the game on. And that's certainly the area that we haven't been able to do well enough, where that's a little bit of teams trying to stop us, or it's ourselves stopping ourselves from doing it. So it's certainly that's what we want to get back to and continue to take that game on.
Trav, the beauty of footy in 2015 is the access and the increasing access we get to football clubs, and Port have been terrific about that. I want to ask you, Can you tell us, has it been the discussion this week when you got back, has it been about the style of football, or has it been really simple, like, you know what, we've gone away from the 1%ers that every team has to do, and is it as simple as that, or am I making it too simple?
No, you're on the money there. I think, you know, we spoke about there's certainly little things that, you know, we've built up over the last 3 years since Ken's come in, that this is what we stand for as a group, and we haven't been doing them well enough. You know, there's certain things that each club really pride themselves on, and what we call trademarks inside a club, and yeah, we just haven't been doing them well enough and for long enough, and that's probably why we've fluctuated a little bit in games, and you know, our form's been up and down. Is we're doing it in patches, and we need to make sure that, you know, as a group we can continue to do that for a whole game, and then that'll take care of itself for the rest of the season.
Do you feel confident, Travis?
Yeah, certainly. You know, I think in a way the bye came at a wrong time. Coming off a loss to Carlton, we wanted to get straight back out and go again, but at the same time come at the right time to go away and reflect on what's happened so far this year and what we haven't got right. But certainly nothing's changed from last year. We've still got a really good group. You know, we've still got a great game plan, and we're just not doing well enough. And the reality is we've just got to go away. Well, all right, what have we got to get right? And this is how we're going to do it. And boys, we're just going to back ourselves in and let's just go take it on. And certainly we are confident in that. We're confident that if we get the process right, then the results will come.
Sound great, Trav.
Yep.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you very much, boys.
Travis Boak with us on AFL 360 coverage from 6:30
How
tomorrow
good was
night.
that?
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
On the eve of the
really
game.
good. It's a big game. Your
It
first
is.
question was right. It's a big game, mate.
David King and Mark McClure have put their minds to it.
Tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, so we'll table that and leave
Righto.
that with them. Collingwood